Welcome back to the Crypto Report. I'm Maxi, and I have another video for you guys. Today, I want to talk about Crypto.com Crocoin and give you guys my opinion on where I think we are headed, because Crypto.com has had a Wells notice filed against them by the SEC, as well as Crypto.com. Chris Marszalek is suing the SEC. You know, just yesterday I made a video about XRP, about how I did not like back in the day XRP getting sued, and how I thought that they were basically being witch hunted to be set an example of to all the other cryptocurrency companies. And yes, I do think that the overall market has significantly matured since the first SEC witch hunt, we'll call it. I don't like to see it. I don't like to see the SEC coming after Crypto.com, especially, guys, since Crypto.com is the #1 most regulated cryptocurrency exchange in the entire world, as well as the #1 cryptocurrency exchange with the most licenses. They follow regulation almost to a fault. They follow it so closely. And when you're following it so closely and you're still getting sued by the SEC, maybe that should ring some alarm bells and say, well, maybe the rules need to be a little bit more clear. So let's hop into this video, guys. So first things first, over on crypto Twitter, you can follow me at 333blackc. I say day 102, proposing Crypto.com market buyback and burn Crocoin with a percentage of quarterly profits. Now that Crypto.com is suing the SEC, I understand why this conversation may be pushed back. Guys, you know, this is a big reach. It is a big reach to propose the market buyback and burn. But we can start this conversation. The Crow fam is strong, and I do believe that this conversation will be had one way or another. I do expect it to happen. I say, however, I do know that the Crow fam can start this conversation. The Crow fam is strong together, guys. Follow me at 333blackc on Twitter. Let's share this message. Let's get this in front of Crypto.com. And yes, I know Crypto.com is now going to be underneath a microscope. They can't be doing anything that's complicated, we'll say. I don't know. It's not illegal. It's not against regulation, but the regulation is not clear. So I think that they're going to be staying away from things like market buyback and burns for the time being, guys. I do expect Crypto.com to win this lawsuit, and I do expect that the SEC is going to lighten up here. I think that we are getting very close to a turning point when it comes to cryptocurrency regulation. And we just really need to be patient here, guys. And, you know, the governments move very slow. You think big corporations move slow? Governments move even slower, guys. We need to be very patient here. So I do want to talk about the overall market, but first things first, let's take a look at Cronos. Cronos is sitting at $2.2 billion market cap. It had a little bit of a sell-off, but guys, I'll be honest. It has not sold off significantly since this news. The entire market's been selling off, and honestly, Crocoin is kind of holding up well. And, you know, I feel like I say that often on this channel, but really I'm talking about coins and projects that do hold up well in drawdowns. And Crocoin has held up well. You know, sitting at a $7.6 million 24-hour volume, that's not bad. A $2 billion market cap with circulating supply. Fully diluted is 2.2 billion, so about 267 million more. But when you look at Crocoin, there are some important things we should look at here. So we did get that drawdown below 0.0830 cents. I was telling you guys, I've been saying it, the longer we stay below this yellow line at 0.0830, the risk is to the downside. Crypto.com is not in a stable place below. It is weakness when it's below this yellow line, and when it's above this yellow line, it is strength. We want to be above 0.0830. We want to be heading towards coming back over this 200-day moving average, this yellow line, this yellow squiggly line. We want to be headed towards 10 cents. But when Crocoin is below 0.0830, the risk is to the downside, guys. It's in a weak position, and I expect more selling until we reach 0.0689. But as long as if Bitcoin's drawing down here, we should expect a tap here. And I know you guys don't want to hear that, but it's just the truth. I'm being transparent. I'm telling you guys what I see. But if Bitcoin's bottom is in, then I do expect that this to look more so something like this. And bounce off this and head back to 0.0830. So there's some hopium there, but we need to be paying attention to invalidations. If Bitcoin makes a rally to the upside, then maybe we bounce back to 0.0830. But Bitcoin is trading a little bit weak. We look over at the weekly on CROcoin as well, beneath the 0.0830. It's weak. It's weakness, guys. I don't like the weakness, but it's what I just like to be transparent here. I tell you guys what I see. That's what I see. And guys, if you think that I'm completely wrong and you want to long this market because you think CROcoin is going to 10 cents tomorrow, then please check out in the description box below or in the pinned comment down below. We have a $5,000 sign-on bonus to Blowfin. Click that link, deposit, trade a little bit if you want to get some free money, as well as leverage trade your way to millions of dollars because you think that CROcoin is going to the moon tomorrow. But all jokes aside, please leverage trade at your own risk, guys. It is a very, very risky tool, but it is a very useful tool when you use it wisely. So I want to talk about where we're at in the overall market. Over on Crypto Twitter, 333BlackC, I say, if you have been here since the bear market lows, you know how crazy the cycle has been. You know, I've been in this space for nearly a decade, and where we're at right now, based off of the lows when Solana was $8 and Bitcoin was testing $16,000, $17,000 to where we're at now, I say we have been chopping sideways in a $20,000 price range for nearly 9 months. Guys, that's incredible. That's incredible. In the midst of a bull market, you know, sometimes we see a long sideways chop when it comes to Bitcoin, but usually it's not post-halving. So this is somewhat of a new formation. This is new for this cycle. Do I think that we're going to continue to chop sideways for forever? No, definitely not. The chop will come to an end. We need to be patient, but I do think that chop coming to an end is coming sooner rather than later, guys. When we look at Bitcoin right here, looking at the weekly wedge, I want to pull out a different chart for you guys here. Go over to Bitfinex, more of my higher term time frame chart to see kind of what's going on here. Looking at the weekly, you know, we're getting a red candle, but it doesn't mean much. It does not mean much. As long as we're not closing below $59,000 on the weekly, this is still bullish posturing in my opinion. I still think that we are ready to test a breakout of $67,000. The only invalidation I see here is if, well, Bitcoin closes below 59,000, breaks below 60K, and it's held up above 60K. Today we had a little bit of a sell-off. You look at the daily, what did we come down to? We came down to basically 60,000. We did not break below it. The structure's still intact, guys. And yes, we are chopping sideways. It's been nearly 8 months of this sideways chop. It's absolutely incredible. And I think a lot of people are getting chopped out. Their profits are disappearing, getting chopped to death. I think we're getting close to a breakout here, guys. So please be patient. If you have to, sit on your hands. Not financial advice, but I put my money where my mouth is, and I'm sitting on my hands right now. I've taken profit along the way, but I still am positioned to risk to the upside. I still am ready for another leg up, a big leg up for altcoins to make big, big moves. And I expect CROcoin to go along with it because I do believe that this is the last impulse wave of the bull market to the upside. And with that, I do believe you will see monumental moves with CROcoin. Be patient, guys. That's all I got for you. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. I will see you in the next one. Check out those awesome links down below.